Hey guys, welcome back to Startup Central. Today we are going to be talking about Coinbase. Now, Coinbase is one of the major exchanges in the world, and there's a number of factors that I think that makes putting your money in Coinbase kind of dangerous, at least for the time being. So if this is something that interests you, you have to stay until the end of the video because I'm going to be explaining what these are and why you should consider them before putting money or leaving money in that exchange. So without further ado, let's get started. As you know, Coinbase is one of the major exchanges in the US. The US has a number of legal rules to have or permit exchanges to be operating in their territory. So for many people based in the US, they don't have that many options. And the SEC and other ruling regulation entities have been trying to go after many of them, including, they're kind of looking at Binance. But right now, Coinbase is at the center of the hurricane. And I'm going to tell you 3 reasons why I think it's kind of dangerous to put your money in there. So I'm going to share my browser with you. But before we go there, I'm going to tell you the first, because I don't have a screenshot. But as you might know, Coinbase is one of those exchanges that has the highest commissions for trading and for everything else, especially Coinbase US. So that's one of the reasons, but that's the least of the most important reasons. That's the least of my concerns when it comes to Coinbase. I'm going to share 2 more with you, and I'm going to share my browser so we can go and understand what's going on and why this could be dangerous. So the second one, and this is not the most concerning. So Coinbase faces bankruptcy threat. So that already is a reason to be concerned. But guys, the thing is that if you sign an agreement with Coinbase, which you usually do when you open your account with them, you just click on accept and then you go ahead and start moving funds. Well, one of the clauses there actually states that you could those funds are not yours anymore once you put them in Coinbase. They are Coinbase's. And if they go bankrupt, which it's a possibility, then those funds will not be returned to you. They will be used to repay investors in the company. So that doesn't mean you and I, guys. Investors are those people who put money for the exchange to become a company and grow. And that's usually venture capital money. So that's a second reason, and that's a really strong reason. The fact that it is in their agreement with you and I, that's already reason to be concerned. And they're telling us upfront, guys, it's not a cheat. So if they do go bankrupt, we know that they will, grab our funds and use that to pay investors. So that's reason enough for me not to put my money with Coinbase. But there's another reason again, and depending on the type of investor you are, the other reason, which I'm going to show you, it's kind of concerning because the main reason why crypto exists is to be decentralized, to provide a certain amount of anonymity in who is doing what, a certain degree. I mean, this doesn't mean that criminals can just go ahead and do their thing because, it's if you are happy in crypto, you already know. If you want to take money off crypto, that's when criminals get caught. Anyway, they just got caught selling geolocation data to U.S. government agencies. Starting by ICE, which is, if I believe well, this agency is supposed to be trying to track people who illegally immigrated to the U.S. But what's stopping them from reporting your crypto transactions to any other agency, including the IRS, the FBI, CIA, who knows what? So, I mean, I wouldn't love my bank, like my traditional bank, to be telling the government what I'm doing with my funds. That's a degree of privacy that we should all have. But Coinbase sold their soul to the government, and they are reporting geolocation data. So that means whenever you do a transaction, they tell the government where you were at that exact moment, when you purchased Bitcoin or sold Ethereum or bought BNB or whatever other tokens or coins that they have in their exchange. So that's not something I really like in this exchange. So those are 3 reasons, and I think they are major reasons why Coinbase is not exactly a place to be trusted. And we're going to sum them up. One, high transaction fees. So you have alternatives like Binance. And if you haven't signed up with Binance or Kucoin, I'm going to leave a link in the description of this video so you can get discounted transaction fees by signing up with those links. And of course, it will be giving me a little kickback in exchange for that. So one is high exchange fees. That's not nice. But the other thing is, and they're telling you this in their agreement, if they go bankrupt, they will take your funds and your crypto and use that not to repay you, but to repay every other people before you. And the third, they are revealing your geolocation data every time you do a transaction. They're telling the US government. Right now, we know that they tell ICE, which is the illegal immigration agency, but we don't know if there's something to someone else. I mean, if they're already dealing with the US government, what stops them from selling your info to any other big agency? So guys, I hope this was useful information to you. There are many other exchanges to be trusted. My favorite is Binance and then Kucoin, and I've been working with them for a long while. And actually, Binance is the largest in the world and the most stable one. And then they're actually trying to buy other kind of companies, crypto companies going broke. So they save them, and of course they make good money on that. So if this was useful to you, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you want to learn more how to invest like a Silicon Valley investor would. See you in the next video. Bye-bye now.